Apple. An apple is a round fruit with red, green, or yellow skin and a white inside. She picked a fresh apple from the tree. Good. Good means something that is positive, beneficial, or of high quality. She did a good job on her homework. Bus. A bus is a large vehicle for carrying many passengers. They took the bus to the city center. Work. Work is an activity involving mental or physical effort done to achieve a result. She enjoys her work because it is challenging and rewarding. Kite. A kite is a lightweight object that flies in the air, usually tethered to a string. The children flew their kite high in the blue sky. Insect. An insect is a small creature with 6 legs and often wings. The butterfly is a beautiful insect that can be found in gardens. Square. A square is a shape with 4 equal sides and 4 right angles. The table is a perfect square with a side length of 2 feet. River. A river is a large, flowing body of water that usually empties into a sea or ocean. The river flows gently through the valley. Sometimes. Occasionally or at certain times. Sometimes I go for a walk in the evening. Scared. Feeling frightened or afraid. The loud noise made the children feel scared. Round. Something that is round has a shape like a circle or ball. The ball is round and easy to roll. Dream. A dream is a series of thoughts, images, or emotions occurring during sleep. He had a fantastic dream about flying over the mountains. Many. Used to describe a large number of people or things. There are many stars in the sky. Dance. To move your body in a rhythmic way, often to music. They love to dance at parties. If. A word used to introduce a conditional clause. If it rains, we will stay inside. Country. A country is a large area of land that is controlled by its own government. France is a country known for its rich history and culture. Sorry. Feeling regret or remorse for something you did. I'm sorry for being late to the meeting. Dim. Something that is dim has little light or brightness. The room was dimly lit, creating a cozy atmosphere. Cloud. A cloud is a visible mass of condensed water vapor floating in the atmosphere. The sky was filled with fluffy white clouds. Science. Science is the study of the nature and behavior of natural things through observation and experiments. She loves science and wants to become a doctor. Go. To move from one place to another or to leave. I will go to the store later. Moon. The moon is the natural satellite that orbits the Earth. The moon shone brightly in the night sky. Rabbit. A rabbit is a small, furry animal with long ears that often lives in burrows. The rabbit hopped quickly through the grassy field. Pen. A pen is a tool used for writing or drawing with ink. He wrote a letter with a blue pen. Fire. Fire is a natural phenomenon that produces heat and light. The fire in the fireplace kept the room warm. Mean. To mean is to have a particular meaning or significance. What does this word mean in English? Rude. Rude means showing a lack of respect or behaving in an impolite way. It is rude to interrupt someone when they are speaking. Clean. Something that is clean is free from dirt or impurities. The house is very clean after the spring cleaning. To buy means to get something by paying money for it. I want to buy a new book. There. Used to indicate a place or position. The book is over there on the table. Shape. A shape is the form or outline of an object. The ice cream was in the shape of a cone. Cook. To cook means to prepare food by applying heat. I love to cook pasta for dinner. Messy. Something that is messy is untidy or not organized. His room was messy, with clothes everywhere. Train. A train is a series of connected vehicles that run on tracks and are used for transporting people or goods. We took a train to the city for the weekend. 5. A number that comes after 4 and before 6. There are 5 apples on the table. Clothes. Items worn to cover the body, like shirts, pants, and dresses. She bought new clothes for the summer. Paint. To apply color to a surface using a brush or another tool. She decided to paint her room a bright blue. Every. Used to refer to all the individual members of a group without exception. Every student in the class passed the exam. More. A greater or additional amount, degree, or number. She wants more time to finish her project. Teach. To teach is to help someone learn something. She loves to teach children how to read. Up. To move to a higher position or level. She looked up at the sky. Never. Not at any time in the past or future. I have never been to Paris. Without. Not having something, in the absence of. She cannot live without her phone. On. Used to indicate the position of something above a surface or in contact with a surface. The book is on the table. Cake. A sweet baked food made from flour, sugar, and other ingredients. She baked a delicious chocolate cake for the party. Home. A home is a place where someone lives, a house or apartment. After a long day, he was happy to return to his home. Road. A road is a wide way used for vehicles to travel. The car drove quickly down the road. Nest. A nest is a structure built by animals for laying eggs or raising their young. The bird built a nest in the tree to keep its eggs safe. Whale. A whale is a large marine mammal that lives in the ocean. The whale breached the surface of the water spectacularly. Kind. Kind means being friendly, generous, and considerate to others. She is kind to everyone she meets. Rarely. Something that happens rarely does not happen often. She rarely eats dessert because she prefers healthy food. None. Not one, no person or thing. None of the answers were correct. Carefully. In a way that involves great attention to detail with care. She carefully placed the vase on the table. Language. Language is a system of communication used by a particular community or country. English is a widely spoken language around the world. Queen. A queen is a female ruler or the wife of a king. The queen visited the city to celebrate the festival. Far. Far means a great distance away. The store is far from my house. Dog. A dog is a domesticated animal, often kept as a pet or used for work. The dog wagged its tail happily when it saw its owner. Colorful. Something colorful has many bright colors or is full of color. The garden was colorful with flowers of every shade. Quiet. Quiet means making little or no noise. The library is a quiet place to read. Umbrella. An umbrella is a device used for protection against rain or sunlight. She opened her umbrella when it started to rain. 2. The number that comes after 1 and before 3. I have 2 apples. Watch. To look at something carefully or pay attention. I like to watch movies on the weekend. Friend. A friend is someone you like and enjoy spending time with. She invited her friend to the party. Purple. Purple is a color that is a mix of red and blue. She wore a beautiful purple dress to the party. Rough. Something that is rough has a surface that is not smooth or even. The rough surface of the rock made it difficult to climb. Speak. To speak means to talk or communicate using words. I can speak English and French. Story. A story is a description of events that happen, usually involving characters. She told a fascinating story about her travels. Dumb. Dumb means unable to speak or lacking intelligence. He felt dumb for not knowing the answer. Sheep. A sheep is a farm animal that has thick wool and is often raised for meat and wool. The farmer has a large flock of sheep in the field. Game. A game is an activity or sport played for fun, often with rules. We played a board game during the rainy afternoon. Fast. Fast means moving or capable of moving at high speed, A cheetah is the fastest land animal. Stormy. Stormy describes weather with strong winds and rain, or situations that are turbulent. The stormy weather kept everyone indoors. Sad. Feeling unhappy or sorrowful. He felt sad when he lost his favorite toy. Hold. To hold is to have something in your hands or arms. She decided to hold the baby gently. High. Something that is high is far above the ground or a baseline. The building is very high, reaching the clouds. Angry. Feeling or showing strong annoyance, displeasure, or hostility. He was angry when he found out the truth. Clock. A clock is a device used to tell time. The clock on the wall shows that it's time for dinner. Catch. To catch means to grab or seize something that is moving. He tried to catch the ball during the game. Off. Used to indicate separation, removal, or distance from something. Please turn off the lights when you leave the room. Ball. A ball is a round object used in games and sports. The children played with a colorful ball in the park. Boring. Something that is boring is dull and uninteresting. The movie was so boring that many people left before it ended. A stone is a hard, solid mineral material that comes from the ground. He picked up a small stone from the path. With. Used to indicate that something is accompanied by another thing or person. She went to the park with her friends. Joke. A joke is something said or done to make people laugh. He told a funny joke that made everyone laugh. Read. To look at and understand the meaning of written words. She likes to read books in her free time. Hot. Hot means having a high temperature or being warm. The coffee was too hot to drink right away. Like. To find something enjoyable or attractive. I like to read books in my free time. Food. Food is any substance that people or animals eat to live and grow. She prepared a delicious meal of Italian food for dinner. Early. Happening or done before the usual or expected time. She arrived early to the meeting to prepare. Yarn. Yarn is a long, twisted strand of fibers used for knitting or weaving. She bought some colorful yarn to knit a sweater. Sing. To produce musical sounds with the voice. She loves to sing her favorite songs in the shower. Full. Something that is full has no empty space and is filled to capacity. The glass is full of water. Yell. To yell means to shout loudly, often to get attention. He had to yell to be heard over the loud music. Foot. The foot is the part of the body at the end of the leg used for standing and walking. She injured her foot while playing soccer. Sunny. Sunny means full of sunlight or bright and cheerful. It was a sunny day, perfect for a picnic in the park. Tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day after today. I have a meeting tomorrow. In. Used to show location within something or a period of time. The cat is in the box. Lonely. Feeling sad because you are alone. He felt lonely in the crowd of people. Light. Light is the natural agent that stimulates sight and makes things visible. The room was filled with light from the window. Zoom. To zoom means to move quickly or to change the focus of something, often magnifying it. The camera can zoom in to capture small details. All. The word all refers to the whole quantity or extent of something. All the students passed the exam. Friendly. Friendly means kind and pleasant to others. The friendly dog wagged its tail at everyone. Playground. A playground is an outdoor area where children can play, often equipped with swings and slides. The kids had fun running around the playground after school. Bird. A bird is a flying animal that has feathers and lays eggs. The bird sang beautifully in the morning. Chocolate. Chocolate is a sweet food made from roasted and ground cacao seeds. She loves to eat chocolate cake on special occasions. Street. A street is a public road in a city or town. The children played in the street after school. Color. Color is the quality of an object that reflects light in different wavelengths, giving it a specific hue. The sky was a beautiful blue color during the day. Sleep. A natural state of rest for the body and mind, during which awareness is reduced. I need to get enough sleep to feel good in the morning. Pig. A pig is a farm animal that is often kept for its meat and is known for being pink and stout. The farmer raised a pig to sell at the market. Car. A car is a vehicle with wheels used for transportation. I drive my car to work every day. Here. In this place or at this location. Please sit here next to me. Low. Something that is low is not high. It is positioned close to the ground. The table is too low for the chairs. 6. The number 6 is 1 more than 5 and 1 less than 7. She has 6 apples in her basket. Bitter. Bitter describes a sharp, unpleasant taste or a feeling of anger and hurt. The coffee was too bitter for my taste. Ink. To think means to use your mind to consider something or form ideas. I need to think about my options before I decide. Flower. Flower. A flower is the part of a plant that is often colorful and produces seeds. She picked a beautiful flower from the garden. Talk. To talk means to speak to someone or express thoughts through words. They like to talk about their favorite movies. Dislike. To dislike something is to not like it or have a negative feeling about it. I dislike loud noises. They bother me. Ant. An ant is a small insect that lives in a colony and is known for its strength and teamwork. The ant carried a leaf much larger than itself back to its nest. Yesterday. The day before today. I went to the market yesterday. Strong. Having power or strength, physically or mentally. He is strong enough to lift heavy weights. Drive. To drive means to control and operate a vehicle. He learned to drive when he turned 16. Show. To show means to make something visible or to display. He decided to show his artwork to the class. Salty. Having a taste like salt, not sweet. The seawater is very salty. Book. A book is a set of written or printed pages, usually bound together. She borrowed a book from the library to read. Frog. A frog is a small animal that can live on land and in water, known for its jumping ability. The frog jumped from one lily pad to another. Blue. Blue is a color that resembles the color of the sky on a clear day. The ocean appeared deep blue under the sunlight. Cute. Something that is cute is attractive in a pretty or endearing way. The puppy is so cute that everyone wants to pet it. X-ray. An X-ray is a type of radiation used to create images of the inside of the body. A doctor ordered an X-ray to check if my arm was broken. Left. Left refers to the opposite side of right. It can also mean to leave something behind. Please turn left at the traffic light. Orange. A round orange fruit that is sweet and juicy. She ate an orange for a healthy snack. Building. A building is a structure with walls and a roof used for people to live or work in. The office building was tall and modern. And is used to connect words or groups, adding information. I want to have cookies and ice cream. House. A house is a building where people live. They bought a new house in the countryside. Bee. A bee is a small flying insect that makes honey and can sting. The bee buzzed around the flowers, collecting nectar. Market. A market is a place where people buy and sell goods or services. Every Saturday, they go to the market to buy fresh vegetables. 3. The number come after 2 and before 4. She counted 3 apples on the table. City. A city is a large and populated area with many buildings and people. I live in a big city with lots of parks and restaurants. Ask. To ask means to say something in order to get information. If you don't understand, you can ask the teacher. Build. To build means to make something by putting parts together. They will build a new house next year. Kick. To kick is to hit something with your foot. You decided to kick the ball across the field. Air. To carry or support the weight of something. She will bear the responsibility for the project. Cloudy. Cloudy means the sky is covered with clouds, making it dark and gray. It was a cloudy day, so we decided to stay indoors. World. The world is the earth and all the people, countries, and everything on it. She traveled around the world to experience different cultures. Tired. Feeling weary or in need of rest. After a long day at work, he felt very tired. Wish. To wish is to want something to happen or to desire something. I wish I could go to the party tonight. Wake. To wake means to stop sleeping and become alert. I wake up early every morning to exercise. Walk. To move by putting one foot in front of the other. Every morning, I like to walk in the park. Forest. A forest is a large area covered chiefly with trees and undergrowth. The children played happily in the forest. Hear. To hear is to perceive sounds through your ears. I can hear the birds singing in the morning. Beautiful. Something that is beautiful looks very nice or is pleasing to the senses. The sunset over the ocean was absolutely beautiful. Always. At all times, on every occasion. She always arrives on time for class. Nose. The nose is the part of the face used for smelling and breathing. He has a cold, so his nose is running. Big. Something that is big is large in size or amount. The elephant is a big animal. Silly. Silly means having or showing a lack of common sense or judgment. Foolish. It's silly to worry about things that are not important. Rice. Rice is a common food grain that people eat all over the world. He likes to eat rice with vegetables for dinner. Black. Black is a color that is very dark and has no light. The night sky is black with shining stars. Class. A class is a group of students who learn together or a category of things. Use taking a math class at school. Rich. Having a lot of money or valuable possessions. He is very rich and owns several houses. Listen. To pay attention to sound or to hear something. Please listen carefully to the instructions. Thank you. A polite expression used to show gratitude or appreciation. She said, "Thank you for the gift." Polite. Being polite means showing good manners and respect towards others. He was polite when he asked for help. Snake. A snake is a long, legless reptile that can be found in many environments. The snake slithered silently through the grass. 4. The number 4 which comes after 3 and before 5. There are 4 seasons in a year. Touch. To touch means to make physical contact with something. She reached out to touch the soft fabric. Yellow. A color like that of ripe lemons or the sun. The yellow flowers bloomed in the spring. Hand. A hand is the part of the body that has fingers and is used for touching and holding. She raised her hand to ask a question. Lamp. A lamp is a device that produces light. She turned on the lamp to read her book. But. A word used to connect ideas that contrast or limit each other. I want to go to the park, but it is raining. Piano. A piano is a large musical instrument with keys that produce sound when struck. She plays the piano beautifully at the concert. Long. Something that is long has a greater length than usual. The road seemed long and winding. Ore. Gold is a bright yellow metal used for making jewelry and coins. She wore a beautiful gold necklace. Cry. To cry means to produce tears from your eyes, usually because you are sad. A baby began to cry when it was hungry. Funny. Funny means making you laugh or causing amusement. His jokes are really funny and always make me smile. Draw. To create a picture using your fingers or a tool on a surface. She loves to draw animals in her sketchbook. Notebook. A notebook is a small book with blank or lined pages for writing notes. She took out her notebook to write down the important information. Shoe. A shoe is a type of footwear that you wear on your feet. She bought a new pair of shoes for the party. Water. Water is a clear liquid that falls as rain and is essential for life. She drank a glass of water after her workout. Need. To need is to require something because it is essential or important. I need water to stay hydrated. Dark. Dark describes a lack of light or brightness. The room was dark and I couldn't see anything. Bad. Something that is bad is of poor quality or harmful. Eating too much candy is bad for your health. Brave. Brave means showing courage and being ready to face danger or pain. The brave firefighter rescued the cat from the tree. Chicken. A chicken is a domestic bird kept for its eggs or meat. We had roasted chicken for dinner last night. Know. To have information or understanding about something. I know how to ride a bicycle. Hat. A hat is a piece of clothing worn on the head. He wore a wide-brimmed hat to protect himself from the sun. Want. To want means to desire something or wish for it. I want to eat pizza for dinner. Tell. To tell means to say something to someone or to inform them. She will tell you the story tomorrow. Sweet. Sweet describes a taste that is pleasant and sugary. A cake was sweet and delicious. Few. A small number of something. There are few apples left in the basket. Hello. A greeting used to say hi to someone. She waved and said hello to her friend. Jump. To jump means to push yourself off the ground using your legs. The cat can jump over the fence easily. Old. Something that is old is not new or recent. It has existed for a long time. The old man told stories from his youth. Play. To engage in activity for enjoyment and recreation. Children often play outside when the weather is nice. Calm. Calm means peaceful, quiet, and free from stress. She took a deep breath to feel calm before speaking. Exciting. Something that is exciting causes strong feelings of enthusiasm and eagerness. The roller coaster ride was very exciting. Mountain. A mountain is a large natural elevation of the Earth's surface, typically rising significantly above the surrounding land. Hikers reached the peak of the mountain and enjoyed the breathtaking view. Thank. To express gratitude or appreciation to someone. I want to thank you for your help. Picture. A picture is an image or a visual representation of something. She took a picture of the beautiful sunset. Trouble. Trouble is a problem or difficulty that causes distress. He had trouble understanding the new instructions. 10. The number 10, which is one more than 9. There are 10 apples in the basket. Take. To take means to grab or receive something. Please take your book from the table. Cat. A cat is a small, domesticated animal kept as a pet. A cat sat on the windowsill, enjoying the sunshine. Mostly. Used to indicate that something is true in a large part or to a large extent. The team mostly works on weekends to complete the project. Cold. Having a low temperature, especially when compared to the temperature of the human body. The ice cream is very cold and refreshing. Interesting. Something that is interesting captures your attention or curiosity. She told an interesting story that kept everyone listening. Jacket. A jacket is a piece of clothing that you wear on the upper body, usually with sleeves. He wore a warm jacket to protect himself from the cold. Rainy. Rainy describes weather when it rains a lot. We stayed inside because it was a rainy day. Sit. To be in a position where your body is resting on your buttocks. Please sit on the chair and wait. Zucchini. A zucchini is a type of summer squash that is usually green and edible. She sliced the zucchini for the stir-fry. Call. To say something loudly or to contact someone by phone. I will call you tomorrow to discuss the project. Peach. A peach is a sweet and juicy fruit with a fuzzy skin. She enjoyed a ripe peach on a hot summer day. Movie. A movie is a story or event recorded by a camera as a set of moving images. We watched a great movie about friendship last night. Down. Down means to a lower position or place. She sat down on the chair. Those. Those are used to refer to specific items or people that are not close to the speaker. Those books on the shelf are very interesting. Feel. To perceive or experience a physical sensation or an emotion. I can feel the warmth of the sun on my skin. When. Used to ask about the time something happens. When will you arrive at the party? Happy. Feeling or showing pleasure or contentment. He was happy to see his friends again. 9. 9 is the number after 8 and before 10. There are 9 apples in the basket. These. These refers to people or things that are close in time or space. These apples are fresh and delicious. Busy. Being busy means you have a lot of things to do. He is busy studying for his exams. Please. To make someone happy or satisfied. She smiled to please her friend. Open. Something that is open is not closed. It allows access or is available. The door is open, allowing fresh air to come in. Excited. Feeling very happy and enthusiastic. The kids were excited to go to the amusement park. Eat. To eat means to take in food through the mouth. I like to eat an apple every day. History. History is the study of past events, especially in human affairs. She is excited to learn about history in school. Each. Each refers to every one of 2 or more people or things. Each student received a book. Lose. To lose means to not keep something or to be unable to find it. I always lose my keys when I'm in a hurry. Used to ask about the manner or way something is done. How do you solve this problem? White. White is a color that is the lightest and is the color of milk or snow. The walls were painted white to make the room look bigger. Nod. To nod means to move your head up and down to show agreement or acknowledgement. He nodded his head to show he understood the question. Fish. A fish is a water-dwelling animal that is usually covered with scales and has gills. The fisherman caught a large fish in the lake. Outside. In the open air or not inside a building. The children are playing outside in the garden. Over. Above or across from something, often indicating movement or position. The bird flew over the house. Xylophone. A xylophone is a musical instrument with wooden bars that you hit with a mallet. The child learned to play a song on the xylophone. Butterfly. A butterfly is an insect with large, colorful wings. The butterfly landed gently on the flower. Hungry. Feeling a need for food. After a long hike, I was very hungry and ready to eat. Banana. A banana is a long, curved fruit that has a yellow skin when ripe. She peeled the banana and took a bite. 1. 1 is the number that comes after 0 and represents a single unit. I have 1 apple. Out. Out means away from the inside or in the open air. She went out to play in the garden. Door. A door is a movable barrier used to close off an entrance. He opened the door to let in the fresh air. Desk. A desk is a piece of furniture with a flat surface used for working, studying, or writing. She placed her books on the desk before starting her homework. Dirty. Something that is dirty is not clean and has dirt on it. He washed his dirty hands before dinner. Shirt. A shirt is a piece of clothing worn on the upper body, typically having sleeves. He wore a blue shirt to the party. Quilt. A quilt is a warm bed covering made of 2 layers of fabric with insulation in between. She covered herself with a cozy quilt on the chilly night. This. This indicates a specific thing or person that is near in time or space. This is my favorite book. Pizza. Pizza is a flat, round bread topped with sauce, cheese, and various toppings. I ordered a pepperoni pizza for dinner. Chair. A chair is a piece of furniture for one person to sit on, usually having 4 legs and a back. He sat in the chair and began to read his book. Size. Size refers to how big or small something is. The size of the box was too large for the shelf. Puzzle. A puzzle is a game or problem that tests your ingenuity or knowledge. She enjoyed solving a jigsaw puzzle on rainy days. Elephant. An elephant is a large gray mammal with a long trunk. The elephant walked slowly through the savannah. Lemon. A lemon is a yellow fruit that is sour and used in drinks and cooking. She squeezed lemon juice into her tea to make it taste better. Sun. The sun is the star at the center of our solar system that provides light and heat. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Smell. To perceive odors using the nose. I love to smell fresh flowers in the garden. Thirsty. Feeling a need to drink something. After playing soccer, I was very thirsty. Ugly. Something that is ugly is not pleasant to look at. The old building was considered ugly by many people. Milk. A white liquid produced by female mammals to feed their young. She poured milk into her cereal every morning. Circle. A round shape with no corners or edges. The children sat in a circle on the grass. Quietly. In a quiet manner, making very little or no noise. She spoke quietly so as not to disturb anyone. That. A word used to refer to a specific thing or person. I want that book over there. Today. Today means the current day or the present time. I have a meeting today at noon. Paper. A material used for writing, printing, or drawing. She wrote her notes on a piece of paper. Juice. Juice is a liquid that comes from fruits or vegetables. She drank a glass of orange juice for breakfast. Toy. A toy is an object that a child plays with. The child loves playing with his toy cars. Lake. A lake is a large body of water surrounded by land. We spent the day by the lake, swimming and picnicking. Ice. Ice is frozen water used to cool drinks or in cold conditions. She put ice in her lemonade to keep it cold. See. To see is to use your eyes to notice something. I can see the stars at night. Serious. Something that is serious is important and requires careful thought. He has a serious attitude about his studies. Green. Green is the color of grass, leaves, and many plants. The grass is green after the rain. Fun. Fun is enjoyment, amusement, or light-hearted pleasure. We had a lot of fun at the park yesterday. Understand. To grasp the meaning, significance, or nature of something. I need to understand the instructions before starting the project. School. A place where children go to learn about different subjects. The children walk to school every morning. Laugh. To laugh is to make a sound of happiness or amusement. A joke made everyone laugh loudly. Zebra. A zebra is an African animal known for its black and white stripes. A zebra grazed peacefully on the grass in the savannah. Student. A student is a person who is studying at a school or college. The student studied hard for the exam. Wait. To stay in one place or delay action until something happens. Please wait for me while I finish my homework. Dolphin. A dolphin is a smart sea animal known for its friendly behavior. The dolphin jumped out of the water, delighting the crowd. Yogurt. Yogurt is a creamy food made from fermented milk. She enjoys yogurt for breakfast with fresh fruit. Quick. Something that is quick happens fast or in a short time. He took a quick shower before heading out. Vase. A vase is a container used to hold cut flowers or for decoration. She placed the roses in a beautiful vase on the table. Love. Love is a deep feeling of affection for someone or something. He expressed his love for her with a heartfelt letter. Quickly. In a fast manner, rapidly. She finished her homework quickly. Make. To create or form something. I want to make a cake for her birthday. Soon. Soon means in a short time or quickly. I will call you soon. Sky. The sky is the area of air above the ground where clouds and the sun can be seen. The sky is blue on a clear day. Thick. Having a large distance between opposite sides, not thin. The book was thick and heavy to carry. Grass. Grass is a common green plant that grows in fields, gardens, and lawns. The children played on the soft grass in the park. Red. Red is a color that represents warmth, passion, or danger. A red apple looked delicious. Easy. Something that is easy is not hard to do or understand. This math problem is very easy to solve. Windy. Windy means having a lot of wind or being affected by the wind. It was a windy day, perfect for flying kites. Wide. Something that is wide is broad, having a large distance from side to side. The river was wide, making it difficult to cross. Rock. A rock is a solid mineral material that makes up the Earth's crust. The children collected smooth rocks by the river. Who? Who is used to ask about a person or people. Who is your best friend? Math. Math is the study of numbers, shapes, and patterns. She loves math and enjoys solving difficult problems. Inside. The part within a space or area. A cat is sleeping inside the box. Window. A window is an opening in a wall that lets light and air into a building. She looked out the window to see the rain. Learn. To gain knowledge or skill by studying, practicing, or being taught. I want to learn how to play the guitar. Bread. Bread is a common food made from flour, water, and usually yeast. He likes to eat bread with butter for breakfast. Why? Used to ask for a reason or explanation. Why is the sky blue? Snow. Snow is frozen water crystals that fall from the sky when it's very cold. The children played in the snow, making snowmen and having snowball fights. Unicorn. A unicorn is a mythical horse-like creature with a single horn on its forehead. In stories, a unicorn often symbolizes purity and beauty. Weak. Not strong, lacking power or force. He felt weak after the long run. Taste. Taste is the ability to sense flavors through the mouth. The taste of chocolate is sweet and rich. Short. Something that is short has little length or duration. He took a short walk in the park. Bore. To make someone feel tired and uninterested. The lecture was so dull that it began to bore the students. Guitar. A guitar is a stringed musical instrument played by strumming or plucking. He loves to play the guitar in his free time. Grape. A grape is a small, round fruit that grows in bunches on vines. She ate a grape from the bowl of fruit. Store. A store is a place where you can buy goods or services. She bought milk at the grocery store. Loud. Something that is loud makes a lot of noise. The music was so loud that I couldn't hear myself think. Smart. Being smart means being intelligent or able to think quickly and clearly. He is very smart and solves problems easily. Park. A park is a large area of land where people can walk, play, or enjoy nature. The children played in the park every Saturday. Because. It is used to introduce a reason or explanation. I stayed home because it was raining. Sour. Sour describes a taste that is sharp and acidic, like lemons. The sour lemon made her pucker her lips. Say. To say is to speak or express something in words. She wanted to say her thoughts clearly. Music. Music is a form of art that uses sounds to make enjoyable or meaningful patterns. She loves listening to music while she studies. Help. To assist someone in doing something. Can you help me with my homework? Close. To shut something or make it not open. Please close the door behind you. Sell. To sell means to give something to someone in exchange for money. He wants to sell his old car for a better price. Television. A television is a device that receives broadcast signals and displays them as moving images and sound. We watched our favorite movie on television last night. So, used to indicate a great extent or degree. She was so happy to see her friend. Bored. Feeling weary and uninterested because nothing is happening. He was bored during the long lecture. Tall. Having a greater than average height. The tall man reached for the fruit on the top shelf. Throw. To move an object through the air by using your arm. He will throw the ball to his friend. 8. 8 is the number 8. I have 8 apples in my basket. Tree. A tree is a tall plant with a trunk, branches, and leaves. The children climbed the tree in the park. Table. A table is a piece of furniture with a flat top and one or more legs. We set the dinner plates on the table. Come. To move or travel toward the speaker or a specified place. Please come to my house for dinner. Near. In close proximity to something. The bank is near the supermarket. Run. To move quickly on foot. He likes to run in the park every morning. Line. A line is a long, thin mark or stroke. She drew a straight line with her pencil. Difficult. Something that is difficult is hard to do or understand. A math problem was too difficult for the students. Key. A key is a small metal object used to open or lock a door or other mechanisms. She found the key to her house in her bag. Under. In a position below or beneath something. The cat is sleeping under the table. Poor. Someone who is poor has little or no money. The family was poor and struggled to buy food. Clear. Something that's clear is easy to see, hear, or understand. The instructions were clear, so everyone could follow them easily. Yes. Yes means to agree or to give permission. She asked if he wanted to go, and he said yes. Stop. To cease moving or doing something. Please stop talking during the movie. Write. To write means to form letters or words on a surface using a pen, pencil, or keyboard. I like to write stories in my notebook. Phone. A phone is a device used to make calls and send messages. She answered the phone when it rang. Wind. Wind is the natural movement of air in the atmosphere. The wind blew gently through the trees. Nature. Nature refers to the physical world and everything in it, including plants, animals, and landscapes. She loves to spend her weekends hiking in nature. Slowly. In a slow manner, not quickly. He walked slowly to enjoy the scenery. Star. A star is a bright object in the night sky that shines and is a giant ball of gas. A star twinkled brightly in the clear night sky. Find. To discover something by searching or looking. I hope to find my keys before I leave. Where. Where refers to a place or location. Do you know where the library is? New. Something that is new has just been made, discovered, or introduced. She bought a new car last week. Swim. To move through water by using the arms and legs. I like to swim in the pool during summer. Right. Something that is correct or true. You answered the question right. Octopus. An octopus is a sea animal with a soft body and 8 long arms. The octopus changed color and blended in with the coral. Fan. A fan is a device that creates a current of air, or a person who has a strong liking for something. She is a big fan of the local basketball team. No. Used to express negation, refusal, or denial. He said no to the invitation. Computer. A computer is an electronic device that processes data and performs tasks. She uses her computer to write emails and browse the internet. Pencil. A pencil is a tool used for writing or drawing, made of a thin stick of graphite inside a wood or plastic casing. She wrote her notes in a notebook using a pencil. Art. Art is a skill or creative work that expresses imagination or emotion. The museum has many beautiful pieces of art on display. What? Used to ask questions about something or to ask for information. What is your name? Violin. A violin is a stringed musical instrument played with a bow. She played a beautiful song on her violin. Mango. A mango is a sweet, tropical fruit with a yellow or orange flesh and a large pit. She enjoyed eating a ripe mango on a hot day. Fly. To move through the air using wings. Birds fly high in the sky. Hate. To hate is to feel strong dislike or aversion towards someone or something. He began to hate the way people treated him. Carrot. A carrot is a long, orange vegetable that is crunchy and sweet. Rabbits love to eat carrots. Valley. A valley is a low area of land between hills or mountains, often with a river running through it. The village is located in a picturesque valley surrounded by mountains. Cup. A cup is a small container used for drinking liquids. She drank her coffee from a white cup. Wash. To clean something using water and usually soap. Please wash your hands before dinner. Ink. Ink is a liquid used for writing, printing, or drawing. He used blue ink to write his letter. Any. Used to refer to a person or thing, no matter which one. Do you have any questions? Give. To give means to hand over something to someone or to provide something. She decided to give her old clothes to charity. Sum. An unspecified amount or number of something. Can I have some water, please? Nice. Nice means pleasant, agreeable, or enjoyable. It was a nice day to go for a walk in the park. Look. To look is to direct your eyes towards something. Please look at the sky. It's beautiful. Teacher. A teacher is a person who helps students learn. The teacher explained the lesson clearly. Drink. To take liquid into the mouth and swallow it. He likes to drink water after exercising. Smooth. Something that is smooth has a surface that is even and regular without bumps or roughness. The surface of the table is smooth and shiny. Use. To use something means to employ it for a purpose. I will use my phone to call her. Cow. A cow is a large farm animal that gives milk. The cow grazed peacefully in the meadow. Later. At a time in the future, after something else has happened. We will meet later for dinner. Hard. Something that is hard is firm and not easily broken or changed. The rock was too hard to break with my hands. Lion. A lion is a large wild cat known for its strength and mane, often called the king of the jungle. The lion roared loudly in the savannah. Late. Late means happening after the expected or usual time. She arrived late to the meeting. Stand. To be in an upright position on one's feet. He had to stand up to speak in front of the class. Turtle. A turtle is a slow-moving reptile with a shell that protects its body. The turtle crawled slowly across the sandy beach. Goodbye. A word used to express farewell or parting. He waved and said goodbye to his friends. Tiger. A tiger is a large wild cat with a striped coat, found mainly in Asia. The tiger prowled silently through the jungle. Bicycle. A bicycle is a vehicle with two wheels that you ride by pedaling. He rides his bicycle to school every day. Mouse. A small rodent with a long tail that is often found in homes. The mouse scurried across the kitchen floor. Energetic. Full of energy and enthusiastic. The energetic puppy played all day without getting tired. Grab. To take hold of something suddenly or roughly. He tried to grab the ball before it fell. Often. Often means frequently or many times. She often goes for a walk in the evening. Is it? To go to see someone or a place for a short time. I will visit my grandmother this weekend. Monkey. A monkey is a small to medium-sized primate that is usually agile and has a long tail. The monkey swung from branch to branch in the jungle. Beach. A beach is a sandy or pebbly area by a body of water. They went to the beach to swim and sunbathe. Playful. Something that's playful is full of fun and enjoyment, not serious. The playful puppy chased its tail around the yard. Sand. Sand is a loose material made of tiny particles of rock or minerals, often found on beaches. The children played in the sand at the beach. Small. Something that is small has a little size, not large. A small cat sat on the windowsill. Soft. Something that is soft is pleasant to touch and not hard. The kitten's fur felt soft against my skin. Young. Young means being in the early stage of life or development. Young children played happily in the park. Shop. A shop is a place where you can buy goods or services. She went to the shop to buy some groceries. Egg. An egg is a round or oval object laid by birds, reptiles, or insects, containing a developing embryo. I had an egg for breakfast this morning. Triangle. A triangle is a shape with 3 sides and 3 angles. The triangle has 3 corners and is often used in geometry. Ocean. A large body of salt water that covers most of the Earth's surface. The ocean is home to many kinds of fish and marine life. Family. A family is a group of people related by blood or marriage. They spent the holiday with their family. Clap. To clap means to strike the palms of your hands together to make a sound, usually in applause. The audience began to clap after the performance.